Hey, what's up, guys? Oh, thanks for covering this. I'm not really covering it. I just saw it, and so I it was just on my mind. Like I was like, "Holy cow, dude, that's a crazy video." And I don't really watch audits, not even his anymore. And it just showed up. I was watching, turn on YouTube, and like Nasty Nathaniel. I think were you in there, Jenny? Um, Maybe it was you. I don't know, but there was like people in his, and I was checking his out, and then just something just automatically played. I think it was his because I don't even really watch YouTube that much. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I guess I'll watch a Bay Area video. And I was like, oh, it's an hour and 14 minutes. I was like, fuck it. But I'm never disappointed, dude, ever. Right? Like you can't go wrong. So I was like, just letting it play and just watching. And then I was kind of on my phone a little bit, and then but it was on my TV, and then I saw it on my phone. I was like, okay, it's getting good, dude. I got to pay attention, dude. The way he does it is just crazy, man. It's the best. But yeah, dude, crazy, man. The guy had straight up attacked him, bro. So yeah, it's pretty wild, man. I was glad that I saw that because I should definitely just be seeing that. So he texted me earlier and he was like, "Oh, hey man," he was telling me something about my video, dude. That's BS. The where I got arrested for obstruction. I was like, "Oh yeah, right on." And then I didn't even see his video, and then I just saw it, and I was like, "Oh, dude, I have to text him." That shit was insane, bro. And he was like, a lot of people in the comments, they don't like it. That I didn't press charges. It's just not how he rolls, I guess. It just, I get it. I don't really press charges either. I mean, in that situation though, I probably would have because he's gonna do civil court anyways. So if you do it that way, it's fine. But sometimes it's easier if you just let the courts take care of it in criminal because then they have to pay restitution. You know what I mean? Otherwise, now if it's civil, now you got to take care of everything. But I mean, that's going to be a big lawsuit though because he works for the whatever security company he works for. I mean, so if he's going to go through with it, it's better that way. So I'm the same. I don't like people being locked in cages, and I say, if you're committed a crime that has a victim, then that has to be a law. And you shouldn't do that. You can't create victims. But even when you create victims, though, sometimes it's like, dude, you know, I mean, he definitely should be made whole for his gimbal being broken, and if there's anything else damages that he has, and I don't think he got beat up. Um, that guy probably got beat up. I mean, he doesn't show what happened because I mean, you can't really play that stuff on YouTube. That's the thing too. So like YouTube won't allow like fights to be on YouTube, bro. So who knows? I mean, what do you guys think, dude? Do you think Bay Area beat the brakes off that guy, or do you think that guy freaking stomped out Bay Area, bro? I got my money on Bay Area, man. So I mean, what a loose cannon, bro. Just to do that, man. That's just. Oh yeah, yeah. I saw something. I saw a on Instagram. It was like a notification that popped up. He's like, "Full here, link to full video. This is insane," or whatever. And I like, I didn't even click on it. I just saw it notification on my phone. But now that's the one he was talking about. Okay. Oh, dude, you have to see. I mean, we could watch a little bit of it. I mean, I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. Maybe like watch just like a couple parts of it, dude. Just the way he conducts himself, dude. Like when he's doing these audits, it's just the way he does it, man. Like when not even with the crazy guy, just with that stupid idiot John in the beginning with the beard, like that the rude asshole that's just freaking a douchebag constantly. There's in the very beginning when he was dealing with that guy, it was like he just has got a way, man. He's got that very good. I kind of play dumb thing, and then when he really has to, he springs it on you. I have a hard time holding it back and playing dumb because I can't hold my wad in. You know what I mean? It's like I got to get it out. Like I'm too more high strung than he is. He's more chill. So I need to work on that, I think. But dude, oh gosh, that guy was insane, dude. That guy was insane. Let's just play. Let's just watch the part where that guy attacks him, dude, because that's hilarious. I mean, dude, he didn't even provoke him or anything. He was just walking by him by the water fountain, right? And he just like, that was all it took, was him to like narrate to his audience about the security guard guy. And that was enough for them to like just charge after him, bro, and like go hands on and like try to punch him in the face and everything. I mean, that's ridiculous, man. So let me share this screen. We're just gonna play like a little clip of it, dude. I don't want to play the whole video, or I don't want to spoil it for you guys either, but
I'm here to get public records.
We don't have any public records here.
I can put in the law, the way the law
We're
works.
not a public
Ma'am,
records
you're just
spot.
yelling and interrupting. Stop, please. I don't want a confrontation with you.
First of all, the manager asked you to leave
Okay.
because this is county business only, and you're not on
I am
county
here
business.
for county business.
did
Public
you have an
records are
appointment?
county business. I don't need an appointment
Yeah,
for
you
public
do.
records. It's a law.
Hey man, you gotta go.
Excuse me?
You gotta go.
Why is that?
Because trespassing. Okay,
In a public office?
just go.
What's going on, Bay fam? It's your boy, Bay Area
That guy's
Transparency.
such a
We're back
loser,
at it
bro.
once again. And for
just go. Like, dude, don't you think people should be educated on their job before they just go and just? What do you mean, just go, man? What are you even talking about? Just go. Like, just obey me and don't disobey what I'm saying. Just do what I say. Just go. I'm like, dude, shut up. Okay, so they call the cops on him, guys, and the cops come and do nothing and leave. And that wasn't good enough. So then they thought they had to call security because, you know, they didn't get the result they wanted. So they had to call security, dude. And of course, security, you know, they're so uneducated. I mean, the cops are too, but, you know, the security is like extreme uneducated. So, okay, this is hilarious, dude. So this guy right here, the bigger guy, the fat dude, I mean, he's just like unhinged, bro. He's just pissed that he's here, man. He's so pissed that Bay Area did just like obey him and just leave. You know what I mean?
Constitutional rights, now called police, and they've now called police and security on me for having a camera.
All right, Bay fam, let me stop that right there real quick. I know this video is very long, but in the spirit of full transparency, I try to put every interaction I have with a public servant so that we can see exactly what happened and how they treated me. I cut out a lot of stuff in the middle where I'm just narrating to the camera. I'm about to go try to walk out of this building and go in the hallway and down the stairs and out of here and be on my way at this point. And that's when the security guard just goes crazy. It's wild. Let's pay attention.
And we have a security guard here who is wound tight for some reason and kind of doesn't understand our rights. What the? Oh, you're about to be arrested. Oh, you're done, bro. Broke my gimbal off. You're done, bro. You're done. Back up, man. Back up. Back up. I'm gonna fuck you up with this. Chill, dude. Back up. You just became a lawsuit. Oh, your ass. Fuck you. This guy just attacked me. Yep. You're done, dude. You're done on camera. Fucking idiot. I'm about to fuck this guy up with my stick. I had to push him off me, but he's just pushing me, and there goes my gimbal broken. Fucking security guard attacked me.
And I've had that same thing happen to me. Those gimbals, when they're live and they're in action, you can't touch them, dude. Like I had this lady slap a gimbal out of my hand. Some of you guys might have saw that. This black chick slapped it right out of my hand. Boom, totally broke it. That was the one that I gave Sweet Tea. And like, they're like, I don't know if you guys saw the intro. Maybe some of you guys know, but it's like the thing that I did. It was like a tribute to Sweet Tea or whatever. And like, she's like messing with her gimbal and like, goes all crazy. It like goes down and like spins around the camera and everything, right? All crazy. And it's like, she's like, whoa, that's because that lady slapped it out of my hand and like fucked it up. It's broken. That was like 3 years ago. I mean, I gave her my hand-me-down. But I mean, it still worked, but it would just randomly, it would just like do this crazy thing and like flip around. And so yeah, it's broken, dude. Like they're calibrated, they're very delicate. You can't touch them once they're on. The camera's on there and it's live. You can't like touch it. You're not even supposed to touch it at all. Like even like barely touching your phone, like, you know, little bit, that's okay, but you shouldn't like grab it or do anything like that, dude. It'll totally mess the whole thing up. So yeah. So anyways, that's it, guys. That's all I was going to show you. No, because it's an hour and 14 minutes. I'm only, this is going to be a short stream. It's 11. I'm only going to be on till midnight, and then I'm closing it down. So you can watch it though, bro. You should just go watch it on his channel, dude. I don't want to watch the whole thing on his because he just dropped it. I don't want to take views from him or anything, you know. So, but you should definitely watch it, bro. I mean, it's like it's one of those must-see watch videos, bro. And I just like happened to watch. I wasn't even gonna watch it, dude. I don't watch anyone's videos now, but it just showed up, man. It was like the next play, and it just started playing. I was like, all right, cool, and just watch this, I guess. Wild, dude. And then, you know, the police officer at the end didn't know the law. I mean, I know that too. You know, he's pretending that that deputy at the end was acting as though California is Colorado. Okay, because he's talking about no stop and ID state, stop and ID state, but he's acting like as though it's a stop and ID state, which Colorado is a stop and ID state. But he's saying if we have reasonable articulable suspicion that you're committing a crime, you can have to show us your ID. Like, no, not in California. In Colorado, yes. In Colorado, yes. And I'm not an attorney either. This is not legal advice. This is also my opinion. But yeah, in Colorado, if they can reasonably articulate a crime that you have committed or about to commit or in the process of committing, then yeah, they can require you to give your ID if it's available. And if not, then your name, date of birth, and explanation of your actions. But in California, no. I mean, they can arrest you. I thought it was that after you're arrested, officially arrested. So like, and it is after you're officially arrested. So like, if they're going to give you a ticket, that's technically an arrest, right? Like sometimes they'll put you in handcuffs, like they did Rocky Ventures Audis, and then they take her out to the car and they get rid of the ticket and release her. That's an arrest. They didn't take her to jail, but it's still an arrest. If they detain you and write you a ticket, even if you're not in handcuffs, that's technically an arrest. You're under arrest at that point. So just because you're under arrest doesn't mean you're always going to jail. So at that point, yeah, you do have to in California give your name and date of birth because they can't write you the ticket otherwise. I mean, otherwise, well, I mean, I don't know. Actually, maybe you could say no, fuck it, I'm not going to give it to you, and then they'd have to take you to jail though and book you, right? And then if you don't, then it would be obstruction charge. But I would rather just give my name, you know, if I'm getting the ticket, right? So you don't get an extra charge, or so you don't have to go to jail, get fingerprinted or whatever. But yeah, if they take you to the jail and then you say, okay, I'm not going to, then that would be obstruction at that point, or deluct and what is it? Deluct, delay and obstruct or whatever they say. But yeah, man, that cop didn't understand it, dude. Like he's acting like it's a stop and ID state, bro. Like, no, that's Colorado, bro. That's not. And you know, that thing where, you know, a lot of times people say, oh, it's not a stop and ID state. You know, California is not a stop and ID state, or whatever state they're in, not a stop and ID state. Like don't ever say that. If you're going to ever do an audit, don't ever say it's not a stop and ID state, because that's irrelevant. I mean, most of the time, 99% of the time, it's irrelevant, right? It doesn't matter if it's stop and ID state. All that means is that, you know, if it's not a stop and ID state, you have to be officially arrested, you know, before they can require you to give your ID or name and date of birth. So even if it's a stop and ID state like Colorado, they can't just demand your ID, bro, just because, like, if you're suspicious. You see that News Now Ninja video, that guy in Brighton, Colorado, where they're like, oh, you know, you have to give your ID because you're suspicious. You have a mask on, right? It's not Nazi Germany, dude. Like, he doesn't understand what reasonable suspicion means. Reasonable suspicion of what, right? A crime. Being suspicious wearing a ski mask, that's not a crime though, dude. They can't just demand your ID. So stop an ID state, not stop an ID state, it's kind of pointless. Like, whenever I hear auditors say that stuff, I'm like, dude, nah. I mean, it sounds cool, you know, like to someone that doesn't know what they're talking about, I guess. Maybe it sounds cool, but don't say that. I mean, they exist, but not in the way that people interpret them. Like people interpret a stop and ID state like Colorado, like they can just demand your ID just for any reason because you look suspicious, bro. You're walking down the street with a ski mask or you're in a bad neighborhood or something. Like I saw you look into a car, like that's, give me your ID. Like that's not even that in Colorado. It's not. So they do exist. It's not in the way that people think they exist. Just because it's a stop and ID state doesn't mean Nazi Germany over here, bro. I don't think so. I didn't think he treated him too bad. No, that's not true though. He does. Well, yeah, he doesn't. You're right. He doesn't do follow-ups. I know, you're right. He doesn't do follow-ups, but he does the work though. Maybe he doesn't do follow-ups because they probably don't. There's a lot of people that want to see the follow-ups, but there's a lot of people that don't. Like I said, there's so many people, guys, that they just want to be entertained. Right. So like when I go and I do like these city council meetings, and I think this is great activism. I'm doing public comment. And like, who was it? Somebody else told me. Was it Harvey Freeberg or I can't remember who it was. Someone else. It was like, dude, I'm doing these these public comments. It's good activists. Oh, it was auditing Erie County. It's like, dude, it gets like no views. I'm like, come on, people. I'm like, dude, they only want to be entertained, bro. Like they don't care about the real activism, and they do, but like they just want to see action. They want to see endorphin hits, bro. That's what they care about. So that might be why he doesn't do the follow-ups, because although there are a lot of people that want to see them, maybe it's not worth his time, dude. Like maybe it's not worth his time to put out a video. It's going to get crap views. How long is he going to have to spend on the follow-up video? Just so that like hardly anyone can watch it, maybe that's something that he should put on the, what is it called? Bayfam clips. Maybe something he could put on Bayfam clips, but maybe that's why. Not RAS is the lesser of standards versus PC. Yeah. RAS is the lesser. Because yeah, like Bay Area was saying, Terry versus Ohio, right? Like before 1969, they had to have PC, probable cause. Now in Colorado, you only have to have probable cause to make the arrest. You don't have to have probable cause to detain, only RAS. So it's just like, basically it just gives police more power, right? So, yo, what's up, Big Stank? It's 11:11. You're always on that shit, bro. Do you say your alarm clock or what? Yeah, he's the best. He's the greatest of all time. Oh, no, I won't tell him. Shh, keep him low. I mean, he is by far. I'm glad that he's your favorite too, because I mean, he is, dude. I mean, he's the best. It's like not even a comparison for me. I mean, dude, there's certain things about him. He's not the best. He gets his point across. And he even told me this, dude. He's like, dude, I'm not the most well-spoken, but like I get my point across. And like he is, though. He does. It's the way he does it, man. It's like no one else can do it that way. The way he just is so smooth about it. And you're right. You said like much respect for keeping his composure. Like, and my mom taught me this. The more chill that you act, dude, like the more stupid they look. And I need to start like thinking about this kind of stuff, because sometimes I get rattled, dude. And I probably shouldn't get rattled. I should just maintain more chill. Oh, look, here he is. He was here the whole time. Sometimes I get rattled, dude, by these cops and stuff like that. I should probably not do that. I mean, in a lot of people's opinions too, though. In a lot of people's opinions. Like auditing Erie County. I mean, a lot of people think he's the best. Just because, like, it's like probably the top two people that would say, oh, who's the best of all time? it's probably Bay Area and Long Island. Those are the two. Maybe James Freeman's in there. I mean, there's tons of great ones, but like if people are saying who's the best of ever to do it, like it's those two. You got your Long Island people, and then you got your Bay Area people. The Bay Area people, they're the ones that also watch, you know, they watch DMA and they watch Direct D and they watch Big Nick, right? And they watch, what else do they watch? You know, like the crazy stuff, you know, because they're not like offended by it. The people that just watch Long Island, dude, like they don't watch anyone but Long Island, dude. That's it. They only watch him, bro. I mean, some people watch both, I guess. You know, like a lot of you guys probably watch his stuff too, but like there's some people they only watch his shit. And if they ever dare to watch one of DMA's videos, oh, you need to take lessons from Long Island. This is the first time I've watched another auditor besides him, and I'll never watch it again. Dude, I get that kind of stuff all the time, dude. And everyone gets it, dude. Everyone of us gets in their comment section. Some guy tells us that we need to take lessons from Long Island. I mean, that's cool, dude. I'm not hating on the guy. I mean, he does a great job. I'm not going to take lessons from him though, but I mean, yeah, he does a good job. But I mean, I'm not going to do it exactly his way every time too. But I think that's funny because I'm not the only one that gets those comments. Yo, what's up, Bear? How you doing, man? I haven't seen you in a while, bro. Good to see you, dude. I watched LIA until his unsavory past was revealed, even though he's done well at covering it back up. Oh, what's that? What unsavory past? Talking about when he made the apology? Is that what you're talking about? I kind of forgive him for that, dude. Like it was pretty weak status, but he finally like came out and like admitted it and shit. And so like when people like come out and admit that shit, then fine. I'll just throw it, you know, can't hold that shit against him forever. But if that's what you're talking about, I don't know what else. If there's anything else. But yeah, that wasn't a good look for him. The whole apology letter thing doesn't look good. I mean, there's lots of stuff that doesn't look good for him, I think. I've seen him get bullied off sidewalks, dude, and stuff. And like, I just don't like that, dude. I would never post. If I got bullied off a sidewalk, dude, I would never publish that. No, long before he was on. I've heard about this. I thought of like his wife was younger than him, but like when they got married, she was 18 or something. I don't know. I heard something like that. I'm not saying because I don't know, just hearsay. But I've heard stuff like that too. But I mean, I don't have any evidence, so I can't like just go off what people say and say, yes, he did this thing. Yeah, but I mean, so was I. I was a criminal in my youth too. I mean, so was Bay Area, and so was probably dude. You know how many, they know, like the trolls say, oh, they're all felons and stuff. Yeah, it's true. So, so what? Who cares, dude? Who in the chat hasn't never committed a felony? Is there anyone in here? Maybe username hasn't. I think username you said, I think we already did this before. Who in the chat, 9 people, has never committed a felony? Throw 1. Never. You never gave your friend a bowl of weed. You never did a line of coke, right? You never did anything, bro. You never did any felonies, dude. Your whole life, dude. I mean, dude, everyone is committed. Dude, my mom's the most law-abiding person that I know. I know she's committed felonies in her life, dude. I have tons of doctors and lawyers and judges, dude. Like most of the judges and the district attorneys, they've committed felonies in their life, bro. Most of them have. I'd say way over half. They probably experimented with coke in college and like, you know, they're regular dudes. I partied with a bunch of district attorneys in Douglas County. They're just regular dudes, man. That's it. When they don't have that suit on in the courtroom, they're just like regular old dudes. So yeah, like when people say, "Oh, someone's a criminal in their past," like, so what, dude? Who cares? I mean, what did they do? I mean, did they do something so unforgivable? You know? I mean, some people can do stuff that's like unforgivable and then fine, but I mean, nothing, like people throw that shit at Direct D. Oh, he was a criminal. The shit that he did was terrible, and he admitted to it. It's terrible, dude. I shouldn't have done that. But is that like unforgivable something? Like, oh, you should be shunned from society for the rest of your life, bro. Even though you already did, 6 years in the joint and paid the restitution and all that. Like, you should just be shunned from society, and you should just be a dog, dude. Just spit on you on the concrete, right? Like, I mean, there's got to be a point where it's like, okay, I mean, you served your punishment, right? Like, you can't just hold, even though it's a terrible thing, because it was. You can't hold that against somebody forever, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Committed, not get caught, because that everyone would say one in the chat, right? Because there's a lot of people. Actually, most of the people that have committed felonies never got caught. That's what I'm saying. If you never committed a felony in your whole life, then you can throw a one in the chat. And so far, I have no ones. Yeah, I used to steal stuff. I mean, I've stolen stuff too. I mean, should people like unsubscribe from me and just, never watch a video? I've stolen stuff. I mean, I don't think it's a good thing. I'm not like proud of stealing. I mean, do I steal now? No. I'm way too old to be stealing stuff, right? Like, I don't steal now. But yeah, when I was young, dude, I remember I got caught stealing when I was like 16 and stealing a belt from the department store. I got busted. I've stolen stuff. It's not good. It's not a good thing. It creates a victim, and there should be a law against it, and people should be punished for it. But to say, oh, well, he was a criminal, he stole stuff. Like, so what? I mean, who cares, dude? It's not like the end, the end of the guy's life, man. He stole something. Oh, dang, bro. What the heck do you do, man? I'm getting committed, bro. Dang. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could commit, that's like the most heinous of all crimes you could do, right? I mean, anyone could do anything, bro. You never really know until you're put in a situation. Sometimes you just get in the wrong place at the wrong time, dude. And people can understand why you even do something, but it doesn't make it okay that you did it. You know what I mean? I mean, there could be a situation where I like walk in on something crazy, and then like I could just end up doing some heinous shit, bro. Not because I'm a bad person, just because, they call it crimes of passion. They have those in Colorado. I don't know if they have them where you guys are, but like if you walk in on your wife, like, having sex with some dude in your own bed and shit, and you freak the fuck out and you like take a bat and beat him over the head with it and like bust his head open and kill him or her too, or whatever. Like, that's not first degree murder. It's something else. It's like still murder, but it's like under crime of passion or something like that. Because it's not premeditated. You're like temporarily insane. I could see something like that happening to me. I mean, I'm not saying for sure. I've never been in that situation, but I mean, I could sympathize with it though. I could understand if you were like, married to this woman, you have kids and, 20 years and you come home early from work and like in your own bed, like some dude, like what the fuck? Like you could go temporarily insane. You know what I mean? And like, then you go to prison, bro. I mean, then you're a murderer. You killed someone. I don't know. Oh, what, dude? You were a CO? I didn't know that, dude. Dang, that's crazy, bro. You met him when you were a CO and now he's the godfather? That's badass, dude. That is freaking cool, man. I didn't know you were a CO, dude. I love it when I get, people like you in here, supporters. Like you get cops, COs, lawyers, judges, stuff like that. It's like, it just means more, I guess. You know what I mean? Because it gives you more credibility. Yeah, because most COs even, like, they can't stand us, bro. They're law enforcement. So when you get a CO that, appreciates us, dude, it means more. It means everything to me for everyone, but it just hits a little bit harder. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, there you go. There's another good example, guys. Dubs, that book, it's like the average American commits however many felonies a day and doesn't realize it. It's a book, and like it has laws like this, like have you ever driven 120 on the freeway or something. Like, have you ever got, you're borrowing your boss's Corvette and, you just took it on the freeway and you were just, you know, seeing what it could do. You know what I mean? You're just getting on it a little bit. I mean, that's something reasonable that like probably a lot of us would do, right? Especially men. If my boss hands me the Corvette for the day and I'm on I-25 and there ain't no one there really, maybe I'm just going to get on it, bro. Maybe I'm going to go 140. Who knows? I mean, just see how it goes, see how I'm feeling. And then I get busted and they pull me over and blah, blah, blah. And then now I'm in handcuffs and I got a felony, bro. I'm a felon, and my life's ruined now, even though it technically didn't even hurt anyone. I'm not saying people should go 140 on the freeway, but people do it and they don't hurt people and then their life's ruined now, like literally ruined, bro. Like that should never be a felony, man. Like a felony crime has to at least have a victim, I think. You know what I mean? Like if you're going to ruin someone's life because they got a felony, they better have at least hurt not even ruined another person's life, but at least hurt someone. You know what I mean? Like that dude at least done something to another person, bro. That's so immoral, man. That's why I hate the government, dude. It's stupid. Yeah, so double the speed limit. So yeah, so if it's 65, some parts in I-25 are 65. So if you go on, what would it be, like 170? Or wait, is that what it would be? I'm bad at math. 60 plus 60 is, no, it would be less. It'd be 120, it'd be 130, right? It'd be 130, that's it. That's like nothing, dude. I mean, no, that's not nothing. It's a lot. But still, I mean, there's probably people in here maybe that have gone 130 on the freeway, right? I mean, I don't know if I've gone 130. I think I might have. I know I've gone 120 for sure. I don't know if I've gone 130 though. $25 over? Are you sure? I don't know if it's a felony. I know they can take you to jail though. If you go 25 over, they can take you to jail because it's like reckless driving, but I don't know if it's a felony though. But I mean, I don't know for a fact. It might be. I actually know that most auditors are former criminals and I don't care. I'm a huge supporter of all you guys. You've all turned your lives around and are now helping people through your activism. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude. Because I mean, that's really what it's about. Like when people try to throw that in my face, oh, you got all this trouble and blah, blah, blah. Like, so what, dude? You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. I don't feel like I've done anything that's like so unforgivable, dude. Like I did something so bad. You know what I mean? So, I mean, yeah, and I've done dumb stuff. I'll admit that. And some of the stuff that I've done, I should be punished for it. But there's also a lot of stuff that I did that I don't think I should be punished for. There's lots of stuff that I got in trouble with in the law that doesn't have a victim. And you know how I think, no victim, no crime. I mean, maybe you don't think so, but I do. Hey. I don't know. It's a good question. Is it a crime if you don't get caught? You're going to plead the fifth? Okay. Plead the fifth. We know what that means. Yeah, crime of passion, dude. I mean, I could see that happening, bro. Like that, people literally go temporarily insane, dude. I mean, I've gone like temporarily insane. That's why I can sympathize with that. I can't empathize with it because I've never actually been there, but I've gone temporarily insane, like knowing that my girlfriend's like with some other dude or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I've gone temporarily insane, bro. You know what I mean? Like I know the feeling. It's like crazy, dude. So if I were to like walk in on her, like boning some dude in my own bed or some shit like that, dude, oh, dude, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I've never been there. It wouldn't be good though for any of us. I can just tell you that for sure. I have no clue how I would respond to that. Maybe I would just leave. Maybe I would freak the fuck out. I don't know. I hope that never happens to me. Yeah, they carry a lower degree. So instead of being first degree murder, it would be third or fourth degree. Okay. Yeah, because there's different ones. Like first degree, you have to be premeditated. I didn't know there was a fourth degree. I thought third was the highest that it went. That's all that it's about, man. I mean, all we have right now is the present, right? You don't have the past or the future. It's just the here and now. That's all you have. The present moment. Oh, really, dude? Good for you, man. I actually had this guy. Oh, I should reach out to him now. He was a cop, dude. And he was like telling me, dude, I used to be a cop and I like your channel and shit. And he's like, I had to quit because of the corruption. And I was like, dude, you should come up on my channel, bro, and do a panel. And he's because people love that. When you bring, like I said, it brings credibility. When you bring a police officer, a former police officer up on your panel, bro, and like, let's talk. And they're like, oh, I had to quit because of corruption and shit. Dude, you guys would love that, right? I mean, everyone would love to see a former cop whistleblow on all the corruption they saw. And it was in Colorado too. I can't remember what department. I think it might have been sheriff. But I was like, oh, dude, I'm shadow banned. And, I'll just kind of wait because, I'm not going to get any views. It's like, all right, man, cool. So I just remembered that now. Thanks, Bear. I gotta write that down so I don't forget. I gotta call that. Or not call, but email him. That's gonna be a good show. Oh, and so guys, we have Adam Kokesh coming back up. So what do you guys want to see? Throw one in the chat if you want to see Adam and Rogue Nation Part 2 debate, and throw 2 in the chat if you want to see DMA and Adam Kokesh just chop it up for an hour or two about whatever. I mean, but anything. You know how, if you guys saw the last one, just kind of was all over the place, dude. Talk about, cops and any old thing. Oh, dang. 15 years for street racing, 190 km and a 70. Holy cow. So 190. So what's 190 in miles per hour? Because I don't know. I know it's still a lot. You're probably still going. Does anyone know? What's the calculation? Americans in our American system, use the metric system or whatever it is. $25 over is a second-degree misdemeanor. 40 over is a felony. Okay. That makes more sense. If 25 over was a felony, dude, I feel like that would have been like way too extreme. I still don't believe 40 over should be a felony though. But I mean, it's a little bit more reasonable, at least. Like 25 over would be like, no, dude, that's crazy, dude. But 40 over shouldn't be a felony either. Again, I'm not advocating people should just be allowed to go 40 over. I mean, I don't think the people should be driving crazy and reckless, but if that's all they did, like if they hurt someone, sure, but that's the only thing they did, Like when I was driving 120 in my boss's Corvette, is where I got that story. My boss gave me his Corvette for the day. And it was like at nighttime, bro. And I was on C470 or I-25, and I was like, wanted to see what it can do. And I didn't even go as fast as it could go. I only went 120, and then I got scared. I slowed it down. But like, I mean, am I losing sleep over that? I'm like, oh man, I'm putting people's lives at risk. Like, was it the middle of the day in rush hour and I'm weaving in and out of traffic? Okay, well then, yeah, then maybe I would feel bad about that because I'm putting people's lives in danger. But the middle of the night, bro, and I'm like the only one on the road, you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel bad, man. I'm sorry, but I don't. So if you're extreme bootlicking, then maybe you would think that, I should have force and coercion used against me for doing that. But I mean, it is what that is, I guess. Oh, dang, bro. Oh, that's cool, man. Well, I mean, I appreciate you coming in, dog. I didn't know that you had all that shit happen to your foot, dude. Hope you get healed up good, man. I know the soft tissue is like harder to heal than bones, though. That's what I heard, anyways. Bones usually heal easier and faster than soft tissue. It's a pain in the butt. So good luck on that, bro. I hope you're getting some good pain pills at least. You know what I mean? It's kind of like at least something. And you got upper respiratory? Dang, bro. Yes, can't let the past define you. Always remember your past, but grow and learn from it. Never let it decide who you are. That's true, man. I mean, the past is just a memory, right? And the future is just something that is an imagination. I don't even know what it is. I mean, all you really have is right now. So just do the best that you can with what you have. Also, Bear says too, I'm way behind the chat. Holy cow. Username says 1. I know you said 1 last time. You're the only one. Oh, wait, we're talking about something else now. Okay. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so 2. So you want us to chop it up? Okay. And then username wants a part 2. Okay, either works. 2, Rogue Nation irritates me. Oh, it's 118. Okay, I mean, yeah, but that's not even that bad, bro. I mean, it's not good, but it's not like, I don't know. Like I said, I did 120. I remember specific. I might have even been doing like 130, 140 in the Volvo. I just don't remember how fast I was going. I know for a fact I can remember going 120. It's not, and it was in the middle of the night. It wasn't like the middle of the road and shit, you know. So we kind of got like a split opinion here. No pain meds. Dang, bud. Your doctor's rough, bro. Didn't give you shit. Dang, dude. Fuck that. Broken bones deserve. That's like the one good thing about, at least, you know, if you get injured, bro. It's like, oh man, fuck, this sucks. Dude, I can't walk, can't do nothing, right? But at least, you know, you get your pain pills. It's like one thing. I like pain pills, so they feel good. So it's like one thing. I'm like, you know, if I get my teeth worked on, I'm like, oh fuck, dude. I had a root canal, dude. Oh, dude, this shit was so painful, bro. And they gave me some Percocet to like deal with the pain, but like it was so bad, like I would have easily traded in a fucking 100 Percocets just to get rid of this pain, bro. Like, because the Percocet barely even like took the edge off, bro. Like it was so bad. I was like pacing my house, bro, just walking around. Like all I could, you know, you got that pain. It's so bad. It's like the only thing you can think about, just constantly. You can't concentrate on anything because it's just constantly in your head. That's how it felt. And like, I had to go to jail soon, bro. It was like right before I went to jail. And I didn't even know because I had to go. I just got a call from my attorney and he was like, oh, you got to go turn yourself in next week. And luckily, like I scheduled the root canal, but he was like, they're like, oh, we're scheduled a month out. I was like, a month out. I was like, are you guys going to give me some pain pills? Because there's no way I can deal with this. Well, you have to come in and then we'll see, blah, blah, blah. And I was thinking about it and I was like, dude, fuck no pain pills, bro. Like, fuck it, dude. Like, pain pills aren't worth it, man. Like, I had to go into an emergency. I had to pay like double the price. I had to pay like $3,000 to get this root canal done. That's how bad it was. And I was so glad. Because then I ended up having to go to jail soon. And so I would have been in jail with that pain. Fuck that. With no pain pills, nothing. Ibuprofen. And then I got the root canal and then I was in there and I was eating. He's like, all right, so come back when you get out of jail and then we'll do the second part because it was so bad, infected. They had to like go back in later, finish it out, cleaning it out, and then put the filling in. Or not the filling, the crown. So I was in jail, dude. I was eating a piece of bread, bro. I literally took a bite of a piece of bread and boom, I heard this crack. I was like, oh, what the fuck? And I was rubbing my tongue across it and like I could feel this crack. And I was like, fuck, my tooth's cracked. And then it would like The next day it was kind of fine. Like it wasn't bad. You know, I couldn't really even feel the crack anymore. But then I'd eat something and then boom, it would like re-crack. It wouldn't re-crack, but it would like move the tooth and I could feel the crack again. It's like, oh fuck. I was all panicking and shit. And then I got out. I went to the doctor and they're like, oh man, yeah, we can't save the tooth, bro, now. It's too bad, bro. We have to just pull it. It was like cracked all the way down. It's like, I can't save it. So I like had to pay all this money for a root canal and they just pulled the fucking tooth anyways, dude. Like, see how fucking shitty jail is? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck jail, bro. I had to pay $3,000. I basically paid $3,000 to get a tooth pulled, bro. You know what I mean? That's fucking stupid. It'd been better if I just went and said, fuck it, dude, just pull this fucking thing out. And that's the point that I was getting to, where like pulling it out, dude, the doctor, the dentist, he told me, he's like, dude, my friend told me, or he heard a story of some guy or something, I don't remember, but he was telling me about some dude, the pain was so bad from his fucking root canal that he ended up like taking some what was it, some channel locks or some shit, dude, and like fucking grabbed his tooth, bro, and like fucking yanked his own tooth out, bro. That's how bad it was. I don't know if you guys have ever had like a really bad, you need a root canal, like an infection in your tooth. But that was one of the most painful things I've ever had, dude. It's terrible. It's a different kind of pain. It's not like agonizing pain where it's like, you know, somebody's like drilling into your arm, you know, with a drill bit or some shit, or like, you know, sitting there sawing on your leg with a saw or something like that kind of pain. It's like a different kind of pain. It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like a psychotic pain, bro. You know, it's weird. So what time is it? I cannot stay on late tonight. I only got 18 more minutes. I got to end. I'm actually taking my melatonins. My gummies are 10 milligrams each. So I'll use these now. Can't stay on late. Got to wake up early tomorrow. I got a lot of shit to do. Got to clean the house. I have a realtor coming over Wednesday, take pictures because I'm selling this place. So I got to clean the house tomorrow and get everything organized, like, so it's good to take pictures, you know. And then I got a bunch of editing to do. Got to work out. Oh, that was called Imperial. Imperial, not American. I mean, Americans are the only ones that use that, right? Like inches and feet. Got to be different. I mean, America's the only one, they drive on the right side of the road instead of the left. Comparison's got to, you know, do stuff differently, I guess. Either's fine? Okay. I don't know. Maybe we'll do both. I could get them to do both. When I did the debate between Rogue Nation and Adam Kokesh, I was shadow banned. And then when me and Adam were on my channel, I was also shadow banned. I only had like 60 people in the chat. I'm like, dude, how do I have somebody as big as Adam Kokesh on my channel? There's fucking 60 people in here. Come on. And then, dude, now that I'm not shadow banned, I'm getting all these comments. Oh, good to see you back, DMA. Like they're acting like I haven't put a video out in like, you know, 5 months, bro. Good to see you back out there, DMA, and shit like that. I'm like, dude, yep, shadow ban. And then like on one of the videos too, where the first video that I knew that I was done with the shadow ban, but on the video it said, looks like the DMA channel has been shadow banned. It's like that AI. I don't know if you guys saw that. my social media manager did like AI where it's me, it's a picture of me, but it's like I'm talking and everything, but it's not actually me. And it's like the DMA channel shadow ban. A bunch of people in the comments like, oh, I know you're shadow ban. I haven't seen anything from you pop up in my feed in forever, right? So they try to tell you that, oh, there's no such thing as a shadow ban, because they couldn't say there's a shadow ban, because I mean, then it would just be if they admitted that there was shadow banning, then it wouldn't be called shadow banning. It'd just be called banning. That's what shadow part is, right? Like they don't tell you that you're banned. So they can't admit that there's a shadow ban because then it would just be banned. So there absolutely is shadow banning, guys. Promise you. I have no clue why they stopped it. I have no clue. Maybe they're like, oh, 5 months is his punishment, or I had to upload 40 videos. I don't know what the requirement was to be done with it, but for whatever reason, they took it away finally. Oh, okay, so it's not 70% on the right? 70% on the right? What? I thought that everyone drove on the left, bro. Oh. Most of the country drives on the right? See, the more you know. I didn't know that. Right side of the car or road? Well, because usually if you're the left side of the car, that means you drive on the left side of the road, right? That's what I thought. And if it's the right side of the car, it's the right side of the road. I never known any right side of the car that drives on the left side of the road. I mean, you can get a car that drives on the left side, or that the passenger or the driver's on the left side, but you're in America and you drive on the right side of the road. Like the Skyline, you can get those. I don't even know you can get them still. They're so old, but they're not even that fast, dude. Like, I think stock, they're like, what are they? Are they stock like 350 horsepower or something? I mean, it's not slow by any means, especially because they're so light. I think they're like 350 horsepower. They're not like, but no one leaves them stock is the thing, though. If you have a Skyline, bro, like the one in Fast and Furious, I don't even know how much, but that shit was not no stock. Had NOS in it and everything, but they upgrade the turbo and they put exhaust and they put meth injection in it, put intake, they put all kinds of shit in there to make it faster. But yeah, Skylines aren't stock fast, at least. And I think they're front wheel drives too. I don't like that. You ever driven a really fast front wheel drive car? It's got all that torque in the front end and like your steering wheel. That's why I like rear wheel. That's why I like all wheel drive, honestly, because I mean, all wheel drive, dude, when you're going around the corner and shit and you just drop it in a second and hit the gas, man, it just hugs that road so much better. You're not going to lose traction. You're going to spin out. Once you go all-wheel drive, you'll never want to go back to a rear wheel or front wheel. Like, front wheel drive is stupid, man. I'd never buy a front wheel drive sports car, bro. I think that's stupid. Oh, Skylines are all-wheel drive? I know that. Okay, cool. They're all-wheel drive then. I guess that makes sense because the GTRs are all-wheel drive, so. And like, the thing about all-wheel drive too is like all-wheel drive is kind of a pain in the ass too, though. Like, if you're driven a true all-wheel drive car, it's like, if you're driven in true four-wheel drive, if you got a truck and you got lockers on it or whatever, depends on your transfer case. Maybe like my truck is full all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. You gotta have to take the you put it in four-wheel, push button, and then you have to take off the traction control, and then it's actual four-wheel drive, not three-wheel. But you know, when you're driving and you're like turning, like it grabs the road too much and it's kind of weird. You guys know what I'm talking about? That's how all-wheel drive cars are, dude. They're stupid. But like my Volvo, it's like anti-slip. It's got like an anti-slip differential in it. So within a millisecond of it slipping, it sends power to the rear. So if you're just driving down the freeway, dude, or you're, you know, just driving in the road, you know, you're doing sharp turns, it's just front wheel drive, which is fine. Those are actually the better one. That's why I love Volvo S60Rs. They don't make the technology in those cars, dude. They don't really put them in anything else anymore. So. Oh, really? They do the engine different and everything? Dang, I didn't know that. Oh, limited slip differential. Yeah, that's what I meant. Limited slip, not anti-slip. Yep, limited slip. I guess if I was going to go like supercar, like sports car, like I probably would go Nissan Skyline just because they're dope and they're fast, but they're all-wheel drive too, and they're affordable. I mean, they're still expensive, but for like supercar, I mean, like the dope ones, well, I don't know how much they are. I think they're like 120, right? Are they even less? Are they like 90, 100,000? But even if they're 120, I mean, you buy like a Ferrari, you know, 250,000 or 300,000. And those are rear wheel drive, I think, right? They don't make all wheel drive Ferraris. Okay. Peace, dog. I might end the stream actually. In 8 minutes, actually, that's what we're going to do. We're going to send everyone your way, bro. In 8 minutes, I'm ending the stream. We'll send everyone here to go watch Aussie Nathan's. 5 people. Send them all 5 of you guys over there. Watch it. Oh, that little diaper thing. Takes it off though, dude. They came in the mail today. I spent them on him, and like he hates it, and he just sits there like it's a punishment. And like he figures out how to take it off and put it on tight. Got to test it out tonight because like, you know, I want him to sleep in the bed with me, but he's gonna have to wear it at night, and then he has to wear it during the day too because like I'll come out here. He slept in the kitchen last night. And then I come out here and I let him out. And then, you know, I make my coffee and do my thing. And then I'll come out here and then all of a sudden there's pee. Like fresh pee, dude. I'm like, dude, you little fucking sneaky motherfucker. So he's peeing. He never does it in front of me though, dude. He knows he's not supposed to do it. He's defiant. Like I said, he's just like me, dude. He's defiant. This guy right here. You don't want to listen to nothing. He does his own thing. But so I'll put the diaper on him. See if that helps it. I'm gonna put it on tight though, so to squirm out of it. He's gonna think it's a punishment, but I mean, It's either that or my house smells like pee, I guess. Let's see. Let's check out Austin Nathan's thing. See how many letters it takes. Let's see. This one right here. So we're gonna send everyone over here in 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Off-duty cop tells me to fuck off. It looks like a good one, bro. Arrested for having grass. Off-duty officer tells me to fuck off. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. So still got like 3 minutes left before I end the stream. Usually it's like a 30-second countdown or something, or like a minute or 2 minute. Depends on how he set it up. The most you can do, I think, is 5-minute countdown. Yeah, I know. No one wants to buy a fucking. This is new carpet, dude. Like this carpet's only a year and a half old. It's like brand new carpet. I had it flooded. I had to get new carpet, and like when it flooded, it smelled like pee in here so bad. I know if it flooded in here now, it smelled like pee because like there's not pee in the carpet. I cleaned the carpet, but you can't clean the pad. That's the thing. You can't clean the pad. And so it gets in the pad, and then like it floods and it comes up. You smell it. Oh yeah, he does 5 minutes. Yeah, it's too much, dude. I think the 2-minute one is like this standard or like whatever. And that's plenty, I think. 5 minutes is too much, dude. Because then people are gonna leave. No one's gonna sit there for 5 minutes, bro. You know, like 30 seconds, maybe 1 minute really is probably ideal. So, get all the notifications in. Yeah, 5 minutes is too much. And you can't pick the original song that comes up, like the original music, the default one. That's so sucky. You got to go dramatic or cinematic. Those are the two that I use. I haven't done a Premiere in like so long, dude. I used in the old days. I used to do all Premieres, but then I stopped doing Premieres. I should start doing them again. Why not? They're fun. They just turn into a static video afterwards. But like it's weird. It's like you never really tell with YouTube anyways. Sometimes you do a premiere and it'll blow up. Sometimes you do a premiere and it sucks. Like it can hurt or help you. So if you do a premiere and like you don't have a lot of engagement during the premiere when it's live, that can hurt you in the algorithm, right? But I mean, maybe if you just dropped it static, maybe you'd have the same engagement. Maybe people wouldn't. Not enough people were on YouTube. Who knows? Do the same thing. I don't know. I don't think there's any like evidence about it. But also it can help you though too. Like if you get a shitload of people in your premiere, everyone's engaging and stuff, YouTube's gonna pump that video out. So. Let's see. You're coming in soon. You know, he's in Australia, so you know, he does premieres in the middle of the night for us. let's keep it on that so we can get myself over here. I'm ending the stream, guys. I'll see all 3 of you over at Aussie Nathan. All right, thanks for coming in, guys. Peace.